Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, of course, we got to talk about this episode, okay? We got to get into it. Y'all let me know y'all rating what y'all like, what y'all didn't like. I got to go ahead and bring my co-host in so we could get all up into this.
What's good, y'all?
What's going on, Moochie?
What's up? Hey, what's up, Antonio? Oh, yeah, one of the first in the building. We got to look. Are we disappointed? What's the take?
Oh,
Talk about it.
To be honest, I had mixed emotions. The first time, I was kind of like, I ain't gonna say I didn't like it, but it was things that pissed me off. It was things I was expecting to piss me off because I really wasn't thinking that I was gonna get everything that I wanted. And of course, it was one part that made me super happy. I was okay with it. I don't know how other people felt about it. But and it was basically, we did our little predictions pregame yesterday, and Brillo was saying that we was gonna get a lot of dialogue, and he was right about that. Of course, you got to get the dialogue, and I ain't mad at them for that. Snowfall is known for breaking it down. We're gonna have Mommy Sissy telling us some things. We're gonna have Franklin telling us some things. So he hit the, nail on the head with that one, saying we was going to get a lot of dialogue. But I felt like we could have cut back a little bit of the dialogue. We could have got to the points, and some of the things without having to talk so long, for me anyway, But I was enjoying seeing a little torturing going on. I could have went for a little bit more torture. So that's like my first thoughts on it. How did you feel about it?
How I felt about it, I felt like Teddy got what he deserved. I did not feel sorry for him getting burned by that canola oil. I did not feel sorry. Okay, I did not feel sorry about that. I feel like Ruben should have got some of the beating too, because he basically did he did them dirty.
Yes.
He did them real dirty because she was desperate. And I knew she couldn't trust him. I've been saying she couldn't trust him because he lied. And remember, we thought that he drugged everybody at the party. But then I was wrong about that. But that was why I was saying she couldn't trust him then. But then I had to change her heart. But now I'm back where I didn't trust him.
Yeah. Ruben did some sneaky stuff. Okay. Yeah, but let's go ahead, and get into it. Talk about some of the things that went down. Hey, no, you right on time.
Y'all are right on time. We just started. What did y'all think of the episode? I'm like, where do we go from here, Tamika?
I know. We got one episode left. Yeah.
It's not like he's gonna be able to get that money.
Honestly, I never thought he was gonna get the money to begin with, y'all.
Saying that though, you know what else? You was on point with Sissy shooting. You wanted that from like the beginning of the season.
Listen, she was pissed. Even when she was talking to Wanda, it felt like she was preparing for her to either be like, unalived or she was unalived. So, like she already was telling Wanda to take everything over. Yeah, she had her little Black Panther outfits on, her afro. Sissy wasn't playing. Okay,
no, she wasn't playing anymore. And what I liked most, you know what Brillo called it though. He said that all we're gonna see is Franklin doing a lot of monologue, and we already know the boy could act, and he called it. So, but we knew that was gonna come, but Teddy was really cocky, y'all. He was really cocky, even with the hot grease.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
exactly.
the hot oils.
What's up, Brown Pretty, Daria, Kendall? Hey.
What's up, Big Kev? Hey, everybody.
Thank y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like.
Kendall said it was squeamish for her.
It was. I enjoyed it. I was like, burn him up. Listen, I wanted them to cut his fingers and toes and everything. Teddy did too much, man.
And then he had the nerve to say, you know what when I knew she definitely was killing him, no matter what, was when she had that one-on-one conversation with him.
Yes.
And when she had that one-on-one conversation and he said what he said, like he had no remorse for all of the destruction and stuff he caused, then she decided from that moment, oh, you know what? My son ain't getting this money back because he gonna keep going and going and going with it.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. So, of course, what did you think about this whole thing with Frank? Well, you said he was gonna call her and give her that warning.
Yeah, that's I called it.
Yeah.
I called it yesterday when we did the predictions. The pregame, and I was right. I was like, man, he gonna let her get out, but he just gonna do that to her. But I think she gonna end up taking out. I thought she was gonna actually. Well, I don't want to go too far. I like what happened with this. But what's in the car? Was the money in the car? Was it money or just her clothes?
I don't know. I think she was packing up everything in there. She ain't have no wallet. She ain't have no passport. She ain't have no ID. Even if she did, at this point, she wouldn't be able to get out anyway because the DA is looking up for her. So
yeah,
my
her
whole
name
thing
is hot now. Her name is ringing bells.
Of course.
And I want to think they probably. Do you think that the DEA thinks she took out all of them people? Or do they think it was the
we
CIA?
were talking about it yesterday, so I'm not too sure if they trying to include her in that part as well. But that we know that they was already watching her and they already had information. And I just really overall, like what I was saying yesterday was, when we was doing the predictions, is that I felt like they want somebody to pay. They done took some big losses, basically made, but jack behinds out of themselves, and being as though they at least do have like info on her, pictures of her actually making the transactions. Yeah. I felt like they was like, at least that could be a win, and they may be trying to pin the other part of it on her too.
Of course,
the officers. Yeah, so she is hot right now. I was expecting to see her in some handcuffs, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
What if she be on the run like the character that they said they based her off of?
Right, I remember we talking about
Jamaica, I think her name was. That woman was on the run for years, but she had her kid already. And when she came back for her son's graduation, that's when they caught her.
What's up, support?
Graduating from junior high. And they caught her. So do y'all think she's gonna get away and be in the future of the spinoff too?
I hope not. I really don't want to see
you that. You're gonna be mad.
I really don't want to see
but
that.
I'm just saying.
But it could possibly
because
be.
If I'm just kind of just walk with me, y'all, with this. I feel like if she makes it out, she's gonna be on the run. Yeah. That character they based her character off of. That lady was on the run till the late 90s. I think she got caught in like 95 or 96. She still was doing her stuff in the game, but she left Cali. So we might see a spinoff if she makes it. Right. Or who knows? They might do something else with the thing.
Hey Nita, what's going on? Thanks for coming through.
Hey Nita.
Yes, Louis does need to die or go to prison, Kendall. I agree.
I agree too, but I'm
what's up, Matthew Wilson?
Little,
Yeah, I could see that too, though. They could definitely go somewhere with that if they really wanted to.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Community Pago.
Hey, Community Pago.
So, of course, that was basically Franklin calling her and then her running that run.
Yo, she was moving.
She was like, oh, no, they ain't about to get me.
Good thing she had her sneakers in her
right, exactly.
She was moving.
Right. Hey, Candy Love. So, of course, we know that they had Teddy and Ruben and all of that. What did you think they was going with this whole plan? Like,
I'm glad that Sissy said to don't have them in the same room.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense.
They did not need to be in the same room. I'm glad that they kept him because he wasn't a person of his word. He looked like he was going to take out both Franklin and also, if he could,
Right.
and bring Teddy in on his own. And
Mm-hmm.
that backfired because he don't got them hands. He can't throw them hands.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering where they was going with this scene. And I think I still think Ruben is bluffing about the KGB having those tapes because remember how Teddy said they usually work alone?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take on that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's bluffing or not. I know that he definitely did have those tapes in there. I don't know why Sissy really, she just wanted to find a way out and she wanted to get back at Teddy. So she kind of had tunnel vision for a minute too. Just the same way that Franklin is having tunnel vision when it comes to this money. She was having tunnel vision as far as getting revenge and getting back, and she thought that this was the way that she could do it. And of course, he gonna tell her, well, I got bosses too. I got people I got to report to too. I can't just do what I want to do and all that bull crap after
Mm-hmm.
the fact. So I'm like, I don't know. It's messy, y'all. It's definitely messy. Of course, he called Veronique to let her know, like, I got them. And then, this was when Sissy and Leon was getting there. He letting them know that he, had them. And of course, the part you was just talking about where she's like, you got both of them together? Like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, that was the smartest thing she
Yeah.
said. But everything was too little, too late. She brought all of this. She brought even more destruction, just like Alton did, with bringing this guy in.
And of course, this is when Buckley gets Louis now. What did you think with this? Because I just knew either she was going to take him out or he was going to take her out, especially when he started asking, like, how long they knew about this. Do they know anything about
About
me?
me, yeah, that's when I was
And
getting scared for her
asking
for a
her
minute.
about how much money she had and saying he wanted half. I said, he got a lot of damn nerve. But she had nerve too, because this is the part that sets me off with Louis, even in the midst of all of that. First of all, did she even know that Franklin was alive, that he had made it, out of the situation that she last left him with Teddy? But yet when he's calling you to tell you,
That
to
they
give you the
coming.
heads up, you talking about something, oh, he gonna call at the last minute to tell me. Like, girl.
She don't know. Well, she gonna figure it out though, because she gonna find out. I'm sure she's gonna find out about what Sissy did. She is gonna find out what
Mm-hmm.
Sissy did. So I feel like she's gonna find that out. And what if she gets locked up and they in the same cell together, y'all?
Yeah, I
Oh
can see that too.
my God. Yeah, she is ungrateful, JY. Exactly. Hey,
Hmm.
Shabazz. Ew.
Kendall said maybe it will be Sissy. Wait, these comments is moving fast.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it will be Sissy the one to tell about the CIA bringing drugs into the U.S. when the hearings start. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What you think about that?
That's possible. I hope she does because if you go by real life, that's how they basically the spot got blown up. Somebody went to the press.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that happening.
What's up, Detroit
But
King?
then they could denounce it and say that it's not true because Teddy wasn't with the CIA when all of this happened now.
Mm-hmm. You
So
see how quick that man walked away. He wanted no
yeah,
part.
exactly. He already said it was a shaky situation. Those weren't his exact words, but it was something in that line.
Yeah. So of course her and Leon was talking about what Ruben wanted, right? I think they
Mm-hmm.
was talking about what Ruben wanted with this part. Um Ruben basically said give him Teddy or else Hart and Franklin was gonna get burned. He should have known.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
But this, like when she was talking to him, this was the conversation that she had with him that made her decide, oh, I'm gonna kill this mother father tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if Franklin get his money back or he don't get his money back.
Yeah, her mind
He
was
got
made up
yeah, he
already.
got one more thing, and I'm taking him out.
Yeah. she went and spoke to Ruben first, and then went and had this conversation with Teddy. Um, LSW says, why didn't she call Scully? That's a good question. For some reason, she always feel like she could kind of depend on Buckley. I don't know why.
I don't know why she didn't call Scully either. That didn't make any sense to me because Scully been this dependable from this whole point. Why wouldn't you call him now? And he done help. They done got her back. Her husband has depended on Scully for things, and now she has depended on Scully
Right.
for things. So that's why I don't understand why she didn't call Scully instead of calling this guy. But then again, well, who else to call when you trying to get out of the hood but an ex cop? So maybe that was her logic in it.
Yeah, he just as much in the mix as she is.
Yeah.
So first, when he was having this conversation with Sissy, and he was saying that he went and put Alton in the jail, I was like, oh shoot, because I know it was a couple people that was saying they didn't think he was dead. We didn't see no struggle. We didn't see no body. Mm-hmm. She came back and it was nothing. So I did feel like that was a possibility on the one hand.
Because oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, just because it's Teddy, we know we can't never really trust anything he says, but that was something that could have been a possibility.
Exactly. It could have been a possibility for the simple fact y'all know Teddy is notorious for making concoctions to knock people out or take them out. So yeah, I think she did believe it. I mean, look what we saw last week. Franklin was getting ready to get jabbed in the leg with something. Exactly. So yeah, I could believe that he did it. That he said he did it that way. That's why I was kind of quiet about it. But we never seen him shoot him, so I think he just hit him with the needle and then dragged his body out of there because there was no sign of a struggle.
Yeah, I agree. So, of course, he kept his promise to Frank. I mean, to Oso. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I like the fact that he did that. So that was the plane thing where he was getting off the plane. And remember he asked, Oso basically asked him for a ride, like I need your plane. So yeah, he came through with the deal, got him out of the area. Yeah. And he's not even involved with what his mom did. Really, he basically walked away. He should be happy that he's walking away with his life, even though I know he wanted the money and things like that. But
yeah, I was okay with this. To be honest with y'all, I would have been okay either way, that like whether he wouldn't have made it or he did make it. I'm happy he did, because I feel like he earned it after he went back for Franklin this last time. He was kind of taking me off the last season, of course. But when we think about everything previous to that, he pretty much had been holding Franklin down from the minute that they started, you know what I'm saying, out together.
Exactly. Yeah, so when he was wrestling.
So I was okay with that. And then when he was asking him, like, oh, are you gonna go back to wrestling? He was like, nah, Oso is dead. He said, well, maybe you could use another name. And when he said the Saint, I like that too.
I like it too.
I don't know if he ever gonna see that lady and the kids again, because he basically just told her like if anything go wrong or she needs to reach out to him to call the answering service number. So I don't think we gonna know whether I don't know how they gonna end off this last episode. Kendall said Louis should have shot Buckley instead of making him like. I agree, girl.
Yeah, I didn't. That's the part I was gonna say because I didn't want to go too far ahead. Yeah. Who said that? Don't trip outside it. Oh, Kendall, she's right. You're right, Kendall, because I was wondering why she didn't, she didn't shoot him. Yeah, and she seemed like she wanted to take him out. I know they grew up together, but nah. Dude,
I'm sorry, she was doing too much for him.
Yeah, it's like she seemed like she kind of like in love with him or something, and he seemed like he don't want to give up hope.
Yeah, I was surprised that she didn't shoot him, especially once she asked him for that pager. Because we all knew that was going to come back up. And I was like, is she going to figure out that he lied to her? I thought it was either going to be like her asking Scully. Because he did call Scully's phone. But instead it was her asking for the pager. And she saw Scully's number up there. And she like, you liar. I thought it was a wrap once that happened. Right. But no. She just told him to lay down and then went ahead and got in the car. My thing is, where's she driving to? Y'all think?
She gotta. I don't think she's going to where she says she was. I think she going to Arkansas, like her hometown. But she might not go there because that's where they'll be looking for her. The DEA.
Yeah,
They probably did a whole little background check on her where they know where her whereabouts is. But I don't think they know about this spot that she has. So I want to see if she gets away and if we see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She looked at the pager because
she had to see if Jerome
paged him that day, and he was so busy getting high, which is what she asked him. Like, was you getting high? I said, girl, you asking a question you already know the answer to.
Yup. She was looking and she saw Jerome paged him from Scully's number. Scully's number was in the beeper.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know. He don't know what number it was. He was so high. He just was like, oh, I ain't answering this.
Exactly.
Ain't even think of it.
Yeah. So I don't know. She was still supposed to have money overseas, but my thing is, it was tied up or something like that. The last we heard.
So no, it wasn't tied up. Like she just had to go there physically and
get it. And I doubt she's making it to get it. Because remember, her and Jerome was discussing that before he passed away. That was the whole thing with why it hit them so much harder, that Franklin had hit them and they didn't have no other access right there. And that's why she had to ask Teddy for the collateral, if y'all remember. So
yeah, if she would have made the drop, then and she didn't remember Franklin took the money. Mm-hmm. If she would have made the drop instead of Jerome, then she would have been all right, I think, with the money and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because that's what she wanted to do, and then they was talking about leaving.
Right.
The goat Sissy sacrificed her. Oh, can you read community page comment? I'm sorry.
Let me see. Oh God, wait a minute, y'all. Sorry. I'm going fast. Okay.
The goat. Mm-hmm. Sissy sacrificed her freedom for her child. Took that snake out. Franklin put money first before his mom. Yes,
that was a problem for me.
I had a problem with that too. Mm-hmm. If he lives with this, it will haunt him for the rest of his money-loving life. Mm-hmm. You ain't
absolutely
lying.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
OC girl got a comment, good comment too. OC girl 81.
Veronique.
Veronique is a lawyer. Remember, I thought she represented the elderly couple that owned that bookstore, I think.
Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I told you I couldn't trust her. We talked about that before, OC girl. You on point. Everybody, y'all can't figure out. Oh Lord.
Yeah. So this is when he was playing Russian roulette with Teddy and Sissy stops him. I felt like she should have just let him continue to keep on going. Mm-hmm. Oh God, listen, I don't mind her I didn't mind him getting tortured. I was here for all of that part. I said, yes, torture the hell out of his ass. So of course she stops him, and then her and Leon and you know are trying to talk to him. This is when he basically says what who was it? OC girl just brought up. What did you think about all this?
They were all killers, and I don't want that for you. She's right, yeah. But Leon was trying to tell him also that, you know, I seen you chasing this. It's time to let it go.
Yeah.
Even Leon saying walk away from it. He gave you $1 million to give the Oso just for your life. Walk away. It's like he's going crazy at this time. I like the fact that she told Veronique to shut up.
Yeah, that part made me laugh.
She was doing too much.
That part made me laugh because they both hard up for this damn money at this point.
Yeah, but we don't know if she's hard up for the money for all the right reasons. You understand? I still don't trust this woman, especially now.
But at this point, is it really a right reason? Because Franklin about to literally fight for this money to the death. He about to.
Yeah, he
That's
might
the only place I see it going.
he might kick the bucket. Or we might see the silver bracelets get put on him. So I don't know. And Inga
Look,
said,
this is when she was
Sissy.
walking in the house and he almost shot her. Talk about sorry, baby. Lord of mercy. And this was my favorite part when she pulled this oil out. I said, okay, girl.
Teddy was like,
Oh, God. Lord have mercy.
Oh, Kendall says she don't trust her either. I'm telling you, I don't trust this girl. It's just me. My gut is telling me it now after she said that.
No, I wasn't trusting her in the beginning, but at this point, y'all, for me, I just felt like she was gonna die. Now I'm not too sure about that. I felt like her and the baby was gonna die, and I thought she was gonna be with Sissy. We know that's not happening because Sissy behind about to be in jail for God knows how long. So does she just end up walking away by herself with the baby? I don't know, y'all.
What's up,
But
Detroit?
to
King,
me,
why you
I would have
shaking
been
your
gone.
head?
Honestly, if I was her, I would have been gone. She better than me. I don't give a damn how much money it was.
Look,
I'd have
I
been
know
gone.
she hear her mother's head. He's off the hinges. Yo,
Right.
man is off the hinge. Scorched earth. Yo,
I honestly would have been gone. And then it was funny to me too when she started boiling that oil and Teddy said she's nice. She just as nice as Parissa. She showed she got a little crazy in her too. So of course that's when he started pouring the oil on his skin, frying him up. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it too. He's like,
oh God.
Oh, don't trip. I said it says she nervous.
Oh, you
what you nervous about, honey? What you nervous about?
That free Sissy the goat, right? Sissy ain't kidding. Listen.
I just don't trust her. I don't like her. I don't like her either, Detroit, yo. I don't like her. I know she up to some kind of underhandedness. You know, we the city.
But what can she really do now, y'all? At this point, what can she do?
I know she can't take the money and run, but I don't know. You know how she know how to finagle things now that she got them account numbers.
I don't think they could do anything with those account numbers because they ain't got the password. I think he gonna be asked out.
Franklin should have poured that hot corn all over his
oh my God. Oh yes, Inga. I agree, Inga. I thought you were saying he should have poured it on her. I was about to say, hey, dang.
So she should have made some hot grits and poured it on him.
Oh Lord. So now this of course is when Parissa goes to what's his name? The damn handler.
But he was just like, when's the last time you had contact with him?
She want to talk about some. He proposed to me. Nobody give a damn, girl.
Hear about that. Where is your man?
Right.
So what? He proposed to you. Where is he? Do you know where he is? Can you get a location? Can you get a 2020 on him?
Right. Yeah. So that's his chest all burned up.
Jay Moore said the chest looked like fried bologna. He always have to get questions, yo.
Oh God.
Okay, I don't think he was going to give him the money, Moochie. It was a setup.
I agree, Detroit. That's how I feel. I don't believe nothing Teddy said. I don't believe him for a minute. You can't trust him. I think
that was like the scorched earth signal.
And I'm sorry because the comments are going fast, but somebody in the comments said a little while ago that why would Franklin even believe him and agree to half? I felt the same way too. Like all of a sudden
we were saying that last night.
Yeah, you're gonna start begging and talk about now you want to give him half. Get the hell up out of here with that crap.
Yeah.
So of course this is when they find out that the thing was in his wallet the whole time. Yes, y'all. Please hit the like button. Please share. Subscribe if you're so inclined. Moochie, you need to do your little commercial line.
Okay. Look, hit the like, hit the share. Put us up in that algorithm. And holla at your girl. Look, I want to see hearts. I don't even be seeing no hearts now. Y'all know y'all could hit the hearts.
So, what did you think about this? Franklin calls him up like, you already know who I am. You know what time it is.
Mm-hmm. I like this. I like the fact. I'm kind of wondering why he did this open meet because they had a phone there. But I know
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to see everything that's going on because SWAT could have swooped in. So, okay,
Right.
there's my logic with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there probably wasn't a real account number in the wallet. Parissa might have it if Parissa already
That's
don't
what I was
have it.
thinking
Yeah,
too, Kendall.
Tamika
I
just said
don't
something
know.
about Parissa having the money.
I don't know, y'all.
Well, we'll
Because
find out.
remember, he kept offering it to her and he kept saying they could get away and start this life together.
Yup.
Which I don't know how he thought that was going to work, but.
I don't know either. It seemed like the CIA was going to give him a hot needle too.
Right. I agree.
He was going to get either the hot shots or a hot needle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I didn't think this was a good plan for me. I didn't trust Teddy when nothing he was saying. I didn't think this was a good plan. Of course, his mother didn't think this was a good plan. And this is when her and Leon again
That's
are
when she
trying
told
to
her to
talk to
shut
him.
up.
Yeah, that's when she told her, shut up, back up out of this. And she basically was saying, like, she didn't want her or Leon going. She was going to go and make sure everything was straight with Franklin. And this, of course, is the part that ticked us both off, where she told him, I'm just going to make sure you okay. And then you're not going to see me no more after that. So she definitely knew what she was about to do.
Oh,
And are you okay with that? And he said, yeah. How you felt about all this?
I felt, you know how I felt about this? I thought it was really foul. It showed how selfish she was. And at that moment, she said, this is not my child no more that I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt. Can you highlight OC Girl's comment about the account numbers? Because it's an interesting comment. All those account numbers Teddy gave Franklin weren't even to Teddy's account. I almost think, I don't know. I think it was those ones of the boss that gave Teddy last week. So he wasn't going to get nothing, and you think they was going to transfer the money to the CIA people? Oh,
yeah, I believe that. I believe either it was the numbers that the boss gave him, or if he even was going to transfer it to Franklin, he still wasn't going to walk away with it, because they would have just took it right back out and they would have went and unalive Franklin or whatever the case may be. I don't believe that Teddy was about to do no, you get half, I get half.
Nah, I don't think he was going to do that either.
Our business.
I believe he was going to he made plans to take him out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the money was getting transferred right into that account that the guy had, where, like, if you transfer this money, you'll be back in. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was. And he was so that desperate to get back in, where he feel like this is the last thing I can do for my country.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that Franklin was even falling for that. But he just, he wanted his money. And then even the conversation that they had, where he was asking him why you did it and all of that. And Teddy, was trying to bullcrap him at first, but finally he was like, oh, because you left me. We all know Teddy was jealous. He was mad. That's why he even went and got rid of the other,
Yeah. He got rid of the other handler.
Mm-hmm. He was ridiculous. And he really had the nerve to tell, Franklin, I mean, even though he went bonkers, but shoot, he went bonkers from a long time ago. He talking about you really, what did he say? I forget how he worded it. You lost it, or you losing it. He was like, I've been lost.
Yeah, how can you say, wait, you think I'm losing it? Oh, you really lost it now. That's
right.
Really lost it now? No, I don't lost it when I took your peppy out. Okay.
Right.
What's up, Vaughn?
Yeah. Franklin is definitely on a one-track mind. All he care about is that money. He ain't trying to hear nothing nobody else got to say about any daggone thing. So, of course, this is when, he's making the decision to go through with this plan. And they go ahead to ride there. And I'm just saying to myself, I just knew something bad was gonna happen, but I didn't know what it was gonna be. I knew it wasn't gonna go
So
according
this
to.
was after he got burnt when they was
Mm-hmm.
taking him out to the car to go do the delivery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inga said Franklin does not give a damn about his mother. That's why Sissy had to take Teddy out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't. He didn't. Um let's see. This comments is going fast. Jay West said I thought that Jay Watt said I thought someone was waiting to shoot Franklin at the meet. I did too. I
Yeah.
didn't know what to expect, y'all.
Especially because of those buildings too. They could have had a sniper up
Mm-hmm.
there. You right, Jay Watt.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Saints greed will be his death sentence or life in prison. Yeah, I said that. It's like the 50 Cent movie or song, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
He about to go to his death trying to get this daggone money, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. No, I didn't notice it, but I know she was pregnant when she was shooting it because everybody was talking about how she looked so much thicker. Thicker than a snicker.
But she real big now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
So.
was smaller when they did the kidnap scene.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't that much thick, but she a little itty bitty thing.
So this is when we get to the meet, and he's asking him for Ruben because, of course, that was supposed to be part of the deal too. What did you? I mean, what do you? This whole meet and this whole deal that he thought he was making, to me didn't make sense from the get go. Like I said, I wouldn't trust Teddy, and then you saying you gonna go ahead and give Ruben to them too. Like, what did you think about as far as him saying that? But he said he.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I didn't trust it because I felt like Teddy would have took Ruben out anyway if once he get free.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have still sent somebody after Franklin.
Kendall said I thought all three of them were gonna get killed at the meetup.
Don't trip. I said it be your own mama.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of people was getting mad at Sissy. I wasn't really mad at her. I
was kind of mad at her, y'all.
I felt like she could have waited a couple seconds. I even felt like for all of this, y'all could have killed him back at the warehouse.
Yep.
Like when she stopped him and all of that, I was like, well, why did we even stop him? We could have just been like off with his head right there.
And he could have threw him in the same acid that he was going to throw Franklin body.
Mm-hmm. But when it's all said and done, Teddy had to die. I'm sorry. Him just going and being with the CIA and thinking he was going to be okay. No. And I ain't really care who killed him. I just wanted him dead. Yep. To be honest with y'all, I was like, he better not survive. I did not want him to survive, not for a second. So I was just like, once she walked up to him and asked him about Alton, I knew it was a wrap. And we gonna go ahead and play this scene, then we gonna talk about it, y'all.
What? Tell me what prison Alton is in.
Are you fucking kidding me? I was lying. He's fucking dead. I shot him twice. I dumped his body. Hey, Ann. It's Teddy McDonald. We spoke a few hours ago. Yeah. The password is...
Got him. And you see how thirsty Frank's face was?
I wish I could have played the whole thing when it was warm.
He just knew he was about to be raking in the dough.
He was like, he's right here. He's right here.
I'm sorry, y'all, but look, watching it back on the second
right, Sissy.
I was cracking up.
We got coins on the books.
She said, put them coins on the books, free Sissy, right? I ain't even gonna lie. I was like,
oh, Love said, she was like, I was like, Mama, no,
Wait a minute. I hope not. I'm gonna be mad if she died. Her and Teddy was the two that I want to see die, but I always said Jerome was gonna die in her place.
I wanted Louis to die, and I wanted Miss K's theory to come out. She was saying it like, how I could say it,
Yep,
Rome was
she
gonna take
gave
out
him the
Louis.
same 2 shots that he said he gave to Alton, Eric
Exactly.
H. Yep. He should have never said that. He was like, "What? Are you dumb?
Are you effing kidding me?"
Oh God. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't even see these comments and that though.
They coming fast.
Sissy talking about Franklin being blinded by money, and she's blinded by the absolutely. That's what I was saying earlier. The same way Franklin has tunnel vision with the money, she had tunnel vision as far as
Alton. Exactly.
Absolutely. Teddy said it like it was nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mad disrespectful.
It was disrespectful. I think that's what got him the 2 shots. That's what got him the hot ones put in him.
Right.
Being mad disrespectful like that. That's that woman's husband you talking about. You don't ruin
Inga
the
says
neighborhood with all of this nonsense. Franklin's stupid if he thought he was going to walk away with $37 million and live his happily life with Veronique.
Right. Thank you, Inga. Absolutely. I agree. The password was 2 bullets.
Yes. It was like, bow, bow.
Yes.
I can't believe Franklin was like, he's all right. He can tell the password. The password is.
DeMarcus Vaughn said, I think Teddy called a fake account. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past. I absolutely would not put it past.
Oh, I ain't even seen DeMarcus in here. What up, DeMarcus?
I definitely would not put it past. Yeah, Sissy meant her business with this.
Yo, Franklin was thirsty for that password, and Sissy returned the 2 shots Teddy gave Alton as she should have. All right.
Absolutely. Kim says Sissy could have waited 5 seconds. I know, right?
I know she could have waited 5 seconds till he gave the account number. Where he was like, it's in my account. Where it was something like that. Yeah. Oh, Inga got a good comment. Why do people feel that Sissy should have waited a few minutes for what? Sissy doesn't want her son to have that money because having that money makes him even more evil. He doesn't need to or deserve it. Talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know, Inga. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people was mad when I was on social media last night when the episode first played, and a lot of people was like, okay, send Mama home. Mama don't need to be here no more. She's doing too much and all that. And they was like, oh, why she's saying this now? You already knew. But, I mean, I could see it from both sides. But I wasn't mad at her because I felt like it needed to be done. And the way that handler walked away, baby, that had me cracking up too.
He was just like, well, move on. There's nothing to see here.
Right. And I also thought it was ironic that when he last spoke to his wife, Teddy's wife, ex-wife, warned him. He didn't want to listen. And she also said it was going to be a public execution, even though she didn't mean.
That's what I was saying last night.
In this way,
was a public execution.
He got it right.
Yeah. DeMarcus said, "Man, boy was right about family turning on Franklin, and Franklin betrayed Sissy for the obsession of money." Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, it did change him. He was been changed. And it just got even crazier once Teddy took this money from him. And another thing that was ironic to me was that Franklin, when him and Teddy was having that conversation, actually turned and said to Teddy, you know, I even thought it would be one day that me and you could still be like cool with each other, civil with each other. Maybe we would check in and we would meet up later down the line. And I'm like saying, did you really think that, Franklin?
Yeah, he said he actually thought it was his friend because remember he was telling him his little business. He was telling him about the penthouse, the real estate deals he was doing, all of that. He did consider him a business colleague.
Absolutely.
Where he can express when he's happy about things.
Absolutely. So I thought that was interesting when he said that. Yep, Inga. The OJs told us money, 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 money. Okay.
Money.
For real. Money is great, but money is the root of all evil.
Mm. No,
Okay.
that's right.
Some people gotta have it. And that is what Franklin is on right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um Franklin made a mistake. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. Franklin made a mistake in thinking Teddy actually cared about him. Absolutely. No, Daniels, I definitely agree. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, LBC says, um, you
Let me
got it?
see.
I think
Okay.
he was trying to give Parissa the password, and Sissy probably knew he had no intentions to give Franklin
Mm.
half when she asked him about the second time, and she realized he was lying the whole time. Yeah.
She knew that wasn't nothing. That's why she kept saying to Franklin, you really think it's gonna just go just like that? Like, come on.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm-mm. Um.
Don't trip, I said it. Her last comment. I think we might see Parissa again because she might have the money, DeMarcus.
Mm-hmm.
F all of that. I worked for the money and you steal it from me. I want my money back and all of it. Or your head on the platter. I know what you talking about.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't realize I was muted. I was saying I get it. Listen, I'm gonna get mad if it's $73. We talking about 73 million. I
Hell
get it.
yeah. You know
But
that's
at
a
this
life
point,
changing
with the
amount.
people, at this point, with the people that we're dealing with, we know that more than likely
It's a
they
lie.
are not going to be giving us back that daggone money. So my thing is, do you leave with what you got, or do you keep going and then be asked out of what you did have? Because Franklin had a little something at one point still left over. And then he basically invested the rest of that, plus gave also money, had to borrow money from Leon to the point that now you have to depend on that money because you don't have nothing else. But you already know the people that you messing with is not people that you could actually depend on. So at this point, you either looking at jail time, or you looking at death, or you looking at some of your family members being dead. We got to
Mm-hmm.
take that part into the account too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, is it really worth it when it's all said and done? Because you're not getting that money. Now, to me, I got it. I was like, listen, you took my money out in one go. You should be able to give it back to me in one go. All this, oh, it's hard to get back. We
Yeah,
got to
come
do
on.
this. We
That
got to
was
do
all
that.
BS he was talking.
Exactly. Like, give me my money back the same way you took it. I definitely get that part. Don't,
Okay, in real
Yeah.
life, these drug dealers end up dying or going to prison and being
Mm-hmm.
broke. So this is true to life, unlike
Mm-hmm.
Power, which is more like a soap opera. Yeah, it is, but I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
That's true. Most people ain't walking away scot-free and having their money. When, you know what I mean? It's either one or the other. We know the two places that they end up.
Oh, I'm
Moochie, you
sorry.
got a super chat.
Ayo, thank you. I'm sorry, ladies, but I just wanted to see an exception to the rule. So did I. I did want to see him walk out into the sunset with the bags of
Yeah.
money, and they have that a building, and they build
Mm-hmm.
that community center and straighten up stuff. But do you think once he gets these buildings, and once the buildings is paid, he still got to have some money coming in to support that lifestyle? It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't gonna stop. The money don't stop. The game don't stop.
Right. It sure don't. That's a fact.
Oh, you got a super chat from DeMarcus. You got a super chat. It's a
Hmm.
slight chance, or is it me?
It's you.
Oh, it's a slight chance that Cassandra or William could help Franklin get him his money back. You think so? I
Mm,
don't know, because he seemed
I
like he's
don't
gonna
know.
come back there in where he's gonna be already like he not gonna be able to do that. I was thinking when they had that other guy with the sack on, I thought it was probably gonna be that guy that they that knew where
Right.
all
We
the
was talking
accounts
about that
was.
yesterday.
And I wish it was that, because then maybe they could get the money, but he doesn't even know where it is.
Right.
But I think he could find it. He's good like that with stuff.
Hey, just
Okay.
EJ.
Hi, EJ.
Wendy Lee says it's a bad outcome for all involved. The dealers, the addicts, the families, saying should have sold those buildings on the plane, dropped off also, and then disappeared. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't just leave.
I
Disappear
agree.
with your mama and your woman. That's right. That was crazy to me. They could have sold off all of the stuff that they had,
Right.
like
That
he
would have
was
made more
saying when
sense to
he
me.
was telling her to leave town.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Now he's so hot, he not gonna be able to probably sell this land. Teddy shouldn't have messed with Franklin's money in the first place. You telling somebody?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was messed up. He knew he was gonna do that from the get go though. When he was done with him, he was gonna throw him to the wolves, and that's just what he did.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Franklin
needs to do
cry and let that money go. Oh, Franklin needs to do an ugly cry and let that money go. Okay.
I agree. There ain't much else he could do right about now, honey.
But she already said you could go without seeing me for the rest of your life, and he said
Right.
yeah. So now he not gonna see her outside anyway.
Exactly.
And technically, he might be able to walk away because DEA, he's clean with the DEA. That's all Louis.
Right. Yeah.
It's just now this fool is talking about he got tapes and stuff.
Yeah. No, y'all. What did y'all rate this episode?
Ooh. I want to say like an 8. I really was going, a 8, a low 8. And only because I don't like the fact that Sissy didn't wait for the account numbers. I just wanted to see what would a Franklin's thing been once he gets the money. Would it have changed his behavior, because he was like acting like a psychopath. What you on mute, Tamika? What's your
Yeah, I agree. I give it about maybe an 8.5, because I mean the acting on this still be good no matter what. They're gonna give you that dialogue, they're gonna give you those lines.
But it was what we expected. And Franklin did a monologue throughout the show, and now I ain't mad at it. I like the conversations that they were having, because we saw closure with stuff, and then we saw how cocky that Teddy was. He was bananas, yo. I didn't like the way he was. You gave it a 9.
Ben says 9. LSW
all right,
says
I'll move
9.
it up to an 8.5. I don't want to say a 9 because I didn't like the way that went. The ending.
Jay Watt says 9. Okay.
I was kind of pissed off with that.
Cam says 9.
Thank you.
Kendall says about an 8.5. Okay. OC Girl says 8.5. Brown Pretty says 9 because that ending was a shocker. I could see that. Oh, Inga says 10. Okay, Inga.
All right, I'll move up to a 9.
New sub. I rate it 8.5. Okay.
Hey there, girl.
Thanks for joining us. This episode was a 9, DeMarcus says, because Louis survived. We know you love Louis, DeMarcus. I wanted her dead. That's why it's only 8.5 for me. Okay.
Do you think we're going to see her anymore?
Or at least she should have killed Buckley at the minimum. Okay?
Yes. Do you think we're going to see her again, though?
I don't know. We might. Yeah, I think they have to at least show her one more time and let us know where she went driving that car to. I don't know if I skipped anybody. 8.7 Thurman. Fame Thurman. 9 Interesting Thoughts. Okay. For the most part, it seemed like a lot of y'all liked it.
Mm-hmm.
9. Inga says she liked the ending.
Okay. Hey, Miss
Miss T,
T.
how you doing? 8.5. Okay. Yeah, so it seemed like most of y'all liked it. Lady Virtue says 8.5. Don't trip. I said it. Says 9. Would have been a 10 if Franklin got the damn money. Okay, I hear that. I hear that. Eric H says 8.5. Yeah, so overall, I think, it was a pretty solid episode. I don't see too many people having like no real low scores or nothing. So, of course, at this part, Franklin was telling her to come on, and she just was like, look, I did what I did. Like, it is what it is. Mm-mm-mm. So, yeah, y'all, what y'all thinking we going to get for the season finale? I don't know. I'm going to miss this show. It's kind of bittersweet,
Yeah, it is.
And somebody, I keep hearing this. I've seen some other people saying this too. Arkansas could be in a spinoff. Maybe Luby could go there. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
To be honest, I didn't want to see that, but I also didn't really. I wanted Wanda to survive, but I also didn't want to see Wanda in the spinoff. I'm still trying to understand why they even announced that and put it out there. But I know that the spinoff supposedly
both of them are in it.
Is supposed to be about like the 90s era and how the West Coast was doing as far as like the hip hop and music and introducing that, and also surrounding the games and stuff like that. So it's like, would it make sense for her to be mixed into that? How big of a role is it going to be? Or is it making more sense for her to maybe have a whole separate spinoff that's maybe surrounding Arkansas and maybe surrounding some of the stuff that Moochie was talking about as far as the real life person that we think it could be.
If this, I'll say it again, if it's the real life person, that person was on the run into the late 90s.
Right.
So we could be in for a little surprise if they do a spinoff with Louie, because her husband died like that. Her husband was unalive, and then she basically threw herself into the game. She wasn't in it side by side with him. She would just be counting the money at first. But yeah, I would love to see something like that.
Yeah. Because even with them saying that Wanda's going to be up there, I don't think Wanda's going to have a big role. I think,
they said Leon's in it too. He's going to be in it too.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying.
I saw an interview.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll at least give it a shot when it first comes.
I know DeMarc is down with a Louie spinoff.
Yeah, I know, because he loved Louie. I don't. I used to like her, but she lost me. So, but either way, I will definitely check it out.
Oh, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all. Hit the share button. If you are not subscribed to Tamika's Den or Muchella's Reviews, please subscribe to our channels. Thank you.
Yes. Please do. I'm trying to hit 700, y'all. I'm on the way to 1,000, hopefully. So, definitely come through. And that's what we got today, y'all. That's what we got. Moochie, what you got coming up next on your channel?
The next thing I got coming up is Love After Lockup. Of course, my Power book 2 that's coming, and also Yellow Jackets. So that's what I got coming up, and of course my trailer breakdown, y'all. So tune in. We'll do the last trailer breakdown for Power Books. For Snowfall, and keep your notifications on.
Definitely. So for me, what the heck? I'm running late with doing my Bel Air and my Zatima. Sometime today, tomorrow, well, tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Y'all get it before the weekend, over the weekend, somewhere down the line. Keep your notifications on. I just had ended up with so much on my plate, but I will get it done. And tomorrow, of course, me and Moochie do Love at the Lockup. We always do Snowfall and Love at the Lockup. Every week we usually rotate it, but it's on both of our streaming from both our channels, so y'all can see it there. Y'all can see it on Facebook. We everywhere, okay? So check it out, one or the other. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Just keep your notifications on. And thank you guys for joining us. Zaria, Miss T, DeMarcus,
Wendy Lee.
Detroit Kings came through.
Okay.
EJ, LSW, Inga, thank you as always.
Gemini Don, what's up?
Hey, Gemini Don. OC
Mr.
Girl.
Bearfax. OC Girl. Vonjuina. Kenzel. Brown Pretty. Thank you guys for coming through.
Yes, we appreciate you all for coming.
Moreland.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's so many names here, and my eyes is burning.
Yeah, Tall Glass. Hey, Tall Glass.
That
hey, girl. All right, thank you guys for coming out.
We gonna talk with y'all later.
Wait
a minute, y'all. Okay.